Hello guys, my name is Emmanuel, and today we're gonna do another movie review. It's not a horror movie, it's not a kaiju movie, nor a dinosaur movie, it's a science fiction film. And this time is actually one of the greatest science fiction films of all time. Star Wars, or Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, whatever you want to call it. And I'll say this movie's a fucking classic. And I mean, it was the first Star Wars film ever made. From the release date, and that's it, and not referring to the timeline one. So let's just not waste any more time and dive right into it. So the movie starts off with a Corvette being chased by a Star Destroyer, and then the Star Destroyer begin to send their troops down there, and then begin doing their counterattack on the rebels, including Princess Leia as well. And then Darth Vader just comes in and then just interrogated Leia all about the plans and everything like that. Well, spoiler that Leia just put the Death Star plans on R2D2, and C3PO and R2D2 just get in the escape pod and just blast the fuck out of the Corvette until the Empire just didn't notice them. Anyway, back to the whole interrogation bullshit. So Darth Vader and Leia a little discussed all about the plans, and Leia just pretended that she's part of some kind of imperial. She pretended she's part of imperial part of the imperial state, but Darth Vader just tell us to shut the fuck up. I'm just telling her she's a traitor, and just send her to the Death Star to be interrogate the Death Star. So I mean the Star Destroyer. I mean you guys sent it to Star Destroyer and then just sends to the Death Star or whatever. And as soon as Darth Vader gets noted that there's actually some kind of he trying to find the plans, but he couldn't because the plans weren't there. So he got noted that there's actually an escape pod that it was launched no one noticed until finally already. So Darth Vader just sent one of the stormtroopers that just go down to Tatooine, so that it could recover the Death Star plan, so no rebels can figure out how to destroy the Death Star. So C3PO and R2D2 just start being dickheads to each other, but only C3PO just being a dickhead on R2D2, just basically doesn't want to see him again. Just basically all the crap being blamed on R2D2. R2D2 has to force to just go alone to need some help to find some people that need help. That need his help to get the Death Star plan so that they could finally destroy the Empire or whatever. Until he gets captured by the Jawas, well, C3PO has no exception because he's also got captured by them. Both of them get sent to the Sandcrawler, and then C3PO and R2D2 got donated by. They were donated, and then they were just basically brought to Luke Skywalker's home. What do you know? And Luke Skywalker is definitely one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and I mean, I'm not kidding because he's probably one of my favorites. As soon as that and then both C3PO and R2D2 just join with Luke, and alongside with his adopted parents or foster parents, I mean, or should I say uncles, I guess, until when he up until Luke decided to just basically just take him for a drive in his to take him to just inspect something or to find or sand people, I guess. But as soon as he's watching the sand people, he's about to shoot them with some kind of rifle, I guess. Well, not a pistol or anything like that, but some kind of a sniper looking blaster or whatever that is. And then he's attacked by the sand people, and then just get knocked out and get his ass kicked by the sand people. So yeah, until when the sand people were trying to rob trying to search on this land speeder, I guess. The last time people got literally terrified after seeing some kind of mysterious figure just scared the shit out of them, and then some people just run away, and then it's actually Obi-Wan that was behind the coat. So yeah, and then Obi-Wan just like basically just did one of my favorite lines in Star Wars history. Hello there. Yeah, that's my favorite line from the entire movie. Well, I mean, the entire Star Wars trilogy, the entire Star Wars franchise, I guess. It's really become a meme someday in the future. Well, yes, spoilers, it did become a meme. So let's shut the fuck up and just finally continue with the movie. So when Luke and Obi-Wan are talking to each other, or did you just like send out a message to Obi-Wan all about the whole that to take them like the droids and take the droids to Alderaan. So, and Luke decided to join the fun because I mean we won't have a movie if Luke wasn't here in this movie and what participated in the film. So, yeah, it makes sense why they want Luke to join. So, there you go. And then they went to like the city of Tatooine, including the bar scene when these assholes trying to like attack assault Luke. And Obi-Wan just kicks their asses by just slaughtering them to death, I think. Until when they came across Han Solo and Chewbacca. And then they told them about the whole Alderaan mission that Princess Leia just told them on the hologram earlier. And then Greedo appears trying to like attack Han Solo, etc. So just Han just blast the shit out of him. So yeah. And nobody just gave a shit about the whole murder crap that Han Solo just did on Greedo's face, or just slaughtered on Greedo's face. Alright, let's get back to the plot. I'm getting a little bit slower on the plot, but let's just get this movie, like, just get this whole plot over with until I get my review on this film. Or the Luke and Leia relationship or moment that I want to mention. So let's get this out of the way. Up until like, and then Han Solo and Chewbacca alongside with Luke, C-3PO, and R2-D2 and Obi-Wan are like going to the Millennium Falcon up until they get assaulted by the Empire when they're trying to shoot them. Also, I forgot to mention, there's actually a scene I literally forgot to mention. Is that when Luke tries to return back to his adopted parents or foster parents, he soon realized that they are dead because, I mean, they got slaughtered because of the Empire. Because, you know, like I mentioned earlier, that Darth Vader just sent his troops down there to find the Death Star plans because thanks to the droids, that Leia just basically just trying to hide them. Or maybe the droids just hide themselves because they just want to get the hell out of there. And yeah, whatever. Alright, let's get back to the main story because I'm not gonna get myself overwhelmed for this. So, as soon as they like escape the stormtroopers, they literally like try to like and also there's actually another scene that Princess Leia gets interrogated by Darth Vader in the cell, and they send some kind of droid that will inject her. Like some kind of syringe on the droid, so that's gonna be painful for her, I guess. Alright, let's get back until the whole... I forgot. Alright. Right at the same moment as Luke and the rest of the crew trying to get to Alderaan, the Death Star literally just like... Well, you know... They're about to destroy Alderaan with the Death Star because they literally want to know where the Death Star plans are. But... Where the Death Star plans are. But Leia just trying to like hide it. Well, I mean, she tried to lie that they're in Tatooine. They want to know where's the rebel base. I'm sorry, forgive me that I get the information wrong. They tried to get information, but as soon as he said they were in Tatooine, but they didn't give a shit that they actually wanted to like just don't destroy Alderaan or etc. And then just blast them and just blast the fuck out, just trying to shoot the Death Star. And that's how she begins to use their ray and just beat the shit and just blast the fuck out of Alderaan. and then all of them just explode like Wally Coyote. And then as soon as Luke, Han, Obi-Wan, C-3PO, and R2-D2 just come out of hyperspace, they realize that, Alderaan is nowhere to be seen because thanks to the Death Star. And then when they came across the Death Star being attracted by some kind of beam that was like pulling them inside the Death Star. And then when Luke, Han, they're trying to rescue Leia, and C-3PO and R2-D2 trying to bring me behind to control the powers of the Death Star, the doors or chambers or whatever. And Obi-Wan just gets separate from the main group because he wanted to destroy just deactivate the tractor beam. And then Luke and Han found Leia, and then Obi-Wan just deactivated the tractor beam. And afterwards, Luke and Leia and Han, including Chewbacca, forgot about him. Sorry, tried to escape from the Empire. And there's actually one moment that I was about to mention earlier, all about the whole Luke-Leia relationship. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, at first, I thought that when Leia kisses Luke on the cheek, maybe thinking that maybe a couple. But when I finally realized on Return of the Jedi, it was a complete 180 because both Luke and Leia are actually siblings. So only because they're only thanks to Revenge of the Sith, it's actually one of the greatest Star Wars films of all time. Literally makes sense why Obi-Wan just mentioned to Luke that both Luke and Leia are siblings or brother or sister and not like a couple. Because alright, I'm gonna say some kind of scientific way, just trying to say scientific ways, because I mean Luke and Leia are siblings. They have the same blood, only thanks to their parents, like Anakin Skywalker and Padme Amidala. They gave two sons, which is Leia and Luke. And then when Padme died, only because thanks to Anakin Skywalker for just strangling her to death, Luke and Leia were born, and they were sent to their foster parents, one in Alderaan, one in Tatooine. And then it kind of makes sense. I thought at first it could be a couple, but in reality it was. But afterwards, it was a complete 180 because now it's completely weird that both brother or sister are smooching each other or something like that. I mean, okay, I have no problem with a boyfriend and girlfriend. A boy and a girl doesn't have the same blood only because of their families or whatever. But if a brother and a sister that have the same blood, related to their families, to the same families that they are, smooching each other or trying to smash each other, I think maybe will ruin the family, or making this really confusing, or just basically just ruin the family, or simple like that. You know what? Let's just get the whole scientific stuff out of the way. Just get back to the movie. Sorry for trying to make a scientific stuff on, make some kind of scientific explanation or whatever. Or just ruin the whole explanation on the movie. So let's get back to the plot already. When Luke and Leia and Han Solo and Chewbacca are trying to escape from the Empire, and as in the same time, Obi-Wan and Darth Vader literally came across with each other until they began to trying to beat the shit out of each other. Well, not just beat the shit out, but just use the lightsabers to battle each other. And then just basically just trying to battle each other to death with the lightsabers. So yeah. Until at the same time, Chewbacca and Han Solo saw the battle with Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. And when Obi-Wan saw Luke, Leia, Han Solo, and Chewbacca, which were watching him, Obi-Wan decided to do some kind of a suicide. Well, not just because he wanted to kill himself, it's because he let Darth Vader just slaughter him and just dies, and that's it. And then the rest of the main characters just escaped. escape from the Death Star, and then Leia just trying to comfort Luke all about the whole demise of Obi-Wan or whatever. And I do think it's kind of adorable seeing like a sister trying to comfort his brother. I don't want to spoil it, but I just want everybody to know that they're both brother and sister, and that's it. So there you go. So let's get to this because we're moving to the plot already. So as soon as they have the Death Star plans and everything going, they decided to like just go to. I mean, Princess Leia really mentions that there's actually a base on Yavin. There's actually a base, and there's actually on Yavin 4. Up until like, well, you know, the gang went to Alderaan. No, I mean, no. Sorry, to Yavin 4. They like revealed the plans to the other rebels and how to destroy the Death Star. So, and afterwards they send out the X-wings, I-wings, or whatever they have to blow up the shit out of the Death Star, because they now know the plans because they just revealed it already. So all right, and then when the whole plan to destroy the Death Star, it's probably the most iconic part of the whole movie, and I do actually really enjoy the fight sequence with the rebels and the Empire, with the whole like a Death Front type battle or whatever, because they're trying to like avoid to like getting hit or something like that, and just trying to like just blow the shit out, blow some turrets out or etc. It's actually a really cool looking like action sequence. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the whole movie. And like I said again, the most iconic part of the fucking film. Of the whole fucking film. And then when like Darth Vader just trying to intercept and trying to join the party and trying to like beat the shit out of the fighters and want to just laugh, want to just like being blasted out and just laugh at it, just basically just trying to like laugh to his death. That part is actually quite funny when Darth Vader or a fighter, I guess, just blasted the fuck out of the guy who who got shot down, and just smile onto his death. he literally just got blasted out of the sky and just smiles onto his death. It's like, you better smile until you die. Don't remember? It's like saying this. Smile until you fucking die. That part is fucking hilarious when he just basically despite he's being shot down, he's about to die. He's just like, yay! I gotta admit, that's fucking hilarious. One of the best deaths in Star Wars movie history. Or by the way, the most fucking hilarious death. Yeah, I don't know, I just get the joke out of the fucking air. Get the joke out of here. So, all joking aside, let's get back to the main battle or whatever, because it's something serious, not meant to be taken it's meant to be taken seriously, but the whole scene with the guy who got shot down and just say, yay, it's not meant to be taken seriously, but let's just get back to what we were doing, or trying to get the plot over with. And then when Luke just basically is about to I was about to get shot down, only thanks to Obi-Wan's advice that you better use the Force. Just calm down, Luke, or whatever. And then Luke, with the Force, they got lucky that he didn't get it blast the fuck up, because all you just spare his life, because he already got annihilated by Darth Vader. Well, he didn't technically die, but he just basically just shuts down, I guess. Needs some repairs, and that's it. And then Luke, thanks to the Force, just used the torpedoes. He used the missiles to blow the fuck out of the Death Star, and then the Death Star just explodes like a Wile E. Coyote style. Oh, speaking of Wile E. Coyote, I already make a video of the whole Death Star explosion, which is something that was not meant to be taken seriously, because I added a fucking Wile E. Coyote explosion on top of it. So you better check it out. You want to see the whole video that just added a freaking high Wile E. Coyote explosion. If you want to get some chuckle out of it or something. If you guys are a fan of explosion, just watch the whole Wile Coyote explosion or whatever. So let's get a move on. And then when the Death Star exploded, they have a ceremony of the victory and the end. Overall, this movie is fucking awesome. It's actually one of my favorite sci-fi films. And I do admit the whole plot, the whole action sequence at the end when they're trying to destroy the Death Star is actually one of my favorite iconic scenes of the movie. And I do pretty admit that Darth Vader is a badass villain, even a hell lot better than Kylo Ren. At least Darth Vader is actually my favorite villains, and a hell lot better than Kylo Ren because it's some kind of carbon copy of him. And as for the characters themselves, I do really enjoy them. They're actually really fun to watch, or cool and hilarious in some parts. And I got to admit, I think my favorite character, it's not either Chewbacca. Well, my favorite character has to be Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, C-3PO and R2-D2, Princess Leia, Han Solo, and I think almost all the characters of the film are actually one of my favorites. So, my little opinion of this movie is actually whole opinion of this movie is that it's a fucking masterpiece. I mean, I'm not joking. This movie is a fucking masterpiece. I mean, or should I say the movie is a fucking classic? Because I mean, it was the start of the. This movie literally just like, it was the first Star Wars film. So what do you expect from it? Because it was the first Star Wars movie that was released. Sorry. Like I said again, this movie is the first Star Wars film, so I don't have any problems with it. So this movie is a fucking classic. You deserve to give it a watch because it's one of the greatest sci-fi films I think I've ever seen in my life. And God bless George Lucas and John Williams for the participation in the film. And George Lucas literally is actually definitely one of the greatest directors I have ever seen. And John Williams and the score by John Williams is a fucking classic. I mean, I'm not kidding because John Williams the way they handled the way he handled the score is so fucking iconic and classic because the whole tone of the music is like dun 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 dun. Man, I love it. I literally fucking love it. No joking. I genuinely fucking love it. And Darth Vader is actually one of my favorite villains of all time, and probably one of the I get the feeling that some people get themselves nightmares of Darth Vader, only because of his breathe and just in his voice and whatever. And well, I gotta say, and this movie is definitely one of my favorite films of all time. And considering this movie is made during the 70s, it's actually a great classic. So give it a watch in this film because it's a fucking masterpiece of sci-fi. Of science fiction, sorry. So science fiction. So that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to give a like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Sayonara, or see ya.